Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to be doing a date night makeup look, Valentine's Day edition, because that's the holiday that's just around the corner, but just date like in general. We're going to be getting ready for our date today and I am super pumped. I feel like this makeup look is going to be heavily influenced by a lot of the new makeup I've been trying lately, because I've already pulled a few of the things I want to use and a lot of it is newer. However, do not feel pressured to get any of the items I have in front of me that I'll be using, because I'm sure that you already have similar things to these in your collection that you can use to get ready for your Valentine's Day date. As per usual, everything that I'll be using in today's video is listed and linked down below in the description box of the video. So if you are interested in shopping for anything or finding out the name of anything, definitely check out the list of products down there. Whenever you shop my links, you are helping out my channel, which is greatly appreciated. If you're excited for today's video, don't forget to please give it a thumbs up and let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, the brows are already filled and I'm going to start with my Glow Recipe Vitamin C Eye Cream. I have some bittersweet news, and that is that I'm not going to be able to celebrate Valentine's Day with my husband this year. Which it's honestly not a big deal because we don't make a big fuss about Valentine's Day. I don't think we've gotten each other presents for Valentine's Day in the past like several years. He's gotten me some flowers here and there in years past, but it's not a big deal to us because we live together, you know? And we can literally find any other date throughout the year to go to dinner, to get each other presents, for him to get me flowers. It's definitely not a Valentine's Day exclusive type of thing. So I'm not too sad that we won't be spending Valentine's Day together. And the sweet part of those news is that I'm going to be traveling. By the way, I'm applying magic cream. I'm going to be traveling to a city I've never been to before on Valentine's Day, and I'm going to spend a couple of days there. Unfortunately on my own, but hopefully I'll get to meet new people. And the city I'll be going to is San Francisco, which I'm very excited because I am a huge fan of The Princess Diaries, especially the first movie. And I've always loved all of the San Francisco images that they share at the beginning of the Princess Diaries movie. And of course, I've always dreamed of going there one day, and it is happening. Anyways, for my date night look, I'm going to use my Vive Skin Nova Instant Radiant Primer. I want to be extra glowy this time. So I'm going to use one pump on each side of my face, and I think I'm just going to, rub it in with my hands just to add a bit of extra glow to my face. Which honestly, that one on top of Magic Cream, I'm not sure that it did much because Magic Cream is already a very like glowy base to put under foundation. Totally forgot to wash and wet my beauty blender. I'll be right back. I'm back and I realized that even though I was going to go on my foundation step and I did wash my sponge, I want to do my eyeshadow first, so let's do that. I'm going to use my Natasha Denona eyeshadow primer, and with my REPHR number 36, I'm going to blend it all throughout my eyelid area. And for my date night eye look, I'm going to use from the new Pat McGrath Love collection, the All Matte palette, because I want to combine it with something else. So I'll start with this one, and I'm going to use this shade down here as my transition shade on a REPHR number 15 brush. I'm going to stamp the product on my crease first, and once I have it there, we are going to start blending. Anyways, so the reason for my trip to San Francisco, which I'm very excited about, is I am going to be visiting YouTube headquarters. I'm so excited. So hopefully I can take some pictures to show you. I'll be uploading things to my Instagram story. So if you're not following me on Instagram yet, definitely follow me. My Instagram handle is PATTYALONSO, and on my stories you will be seeing anything I'm allowed to post of this San Francisco trip that I am so freaking pumped about. I'm going to follow that shade up with this one right here. And I'm going to be using a different blending brush to first pat that product on the outer corner of my eye and blend it into the crease. And look at how beautiful and intense that color made the outer corner be. Wow, love it. I think I want to darken things up a little further, so I'm going to go into the matte deep brown shade here, and I'm going to add it to the outer third of my eyelid just to intensify things a bit back here, blending it into the previous shades. See how that made things a bit more smoky, a bit more fun. I am loving the way this is looking, and to make things a bit more interesting, I'm bringing out my Oden's Eye multi-chrome little palette here, and we're going to use a couple of these shades. I'm thinking I definitely want to use this one. This is a REPHR number 28 brush. This shimmer shade is definitely going to make our look a bit more romantic, if you will, but I still love the nice smoky effect that the Pat McGrath matte shades gave it. So I'm patting it on my eyelid. And for the inner corner, I'm going into the regular shimmers from Oden's Eye. So this is, I think, S06, right? 4, 5, 6. S006 or something like that, because I was going to go for the light multi-chrome shade, but that looks green when you put it on, and I don't want green, so I'm going to go for the shimmer shade. And so I think with the same brush right here, I'm going to dab it on my inner corner. Very pretty. Now that I have the top of my eyes done, let's get started on this complexion. I'm using my Lancome foundation combo, 2 pumps of 120 neutral, 1 pump of 310 neutral. And with my beauty blender, I'm just going to bounce the shades all over my face. Okay, I got you a little further away since we're doing complexion now. And we're hiding all of that redness. It's been so long since I did my eyes before my complexion, and I love it. I feel like that Skin Nova primer and my foundations are not friends, because look at all the peeling that is happening. Let me see how I can fix that. I'm just going to try and like dust it off. And I know it's the primer because just 2 days ago I wore this foundation on top of Magic Cream on its own, and it wore so beautifully throughout the whole day. So I know that it is the primer. Okay, that wasn't terrible, just annoying. I'm going to use my color corrector from Charlotte, REPHR number 36, and I'm just going to dab my orangey shade on top of any purpley hues under my eyes. And for concealer, I'm going to use my new Tom Ford concealer, which I truly had zero expectations about when I tried it in my review video the other day, and I love it so much. So I'm going to use this one on top of my color corrector underneath the eye. So I'm going to add a bit to the inner corner and back here. I have mine in the color Silk, which was the perfect shade. I'm going to put it on the center of the face as well. And with my same REPHR number 36 brush, I'm going to stamp it in place and blend it a bit. In the center of my face, I'm just blending it with my sponge a bit. And I did love wearing this concealer with the Pat McGrath Under Eye Translucent Setting Powder. So we are applying it once again over top of it. And I'm using my Wayne number 3 brush for this, which is the best brush for the under eyes. I'm adding a Charlotte Tilbury Brightening Eyeliner to the waterline. And for my under eyes, I'm going to combine these 2 matte shades, and with a REPHR number 26 brush, apply them back and forth underneath the eye. Wow, I love the way that looks. So pretty. I don't even feel the need to smoke that out further. I feel like it looks nice and blended underneath. These hairs are really living their best life back here. What is happening? I'm going to start adding color to my face with my Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. And I would love to know if any of you live in San Francisco, or if you've visited before, please share in the comments down below what I need to see if I only have like a day to explore. If you had only had 1 day in San Francisco, what would you not want to miss out on, you know? That is the question for you. So if you've been or if you live there, please let me know. Your help is much appreciated. As you can see, I'm just blending in my contour with the Beauty Blender, just bouncing it all around. And I only want my contour to get down to here, so I usually apply it like way over that, see? So that when I blend it out, it doesn't go too far down, you know? So just adding my contour once again. And then see, when I stamp it with my beauty blender, it's not gonna get below my line because I put it well above it. For blush, I'm going to be using Peach Pop, also from Charlotte, because I cannot stop using this. I just think it blends out to be such a pretty, flattering blush color. Does it match this eye look? It definitely isn't like the perfect monochromatic match, but because the shimmer in my eyelid is a multi-chrome, it definitely has warm gold shimmery things in there, so it does actually match it. I'm going to use my REPHR number 37 brush and this foundation powder from Vive. I'm just going to grab a bit of it and I'm going to buff it right here in the center of my face a bit to further kind of mattify and blur on my pore area and stuff. Same thing right here in the center of my forehead. And I think I want to intensify the bronziness a little bit, so I'm going to grab the Vive Modern Bronzer, this cool toned side of it, and I'm going to add it to my cheeks a bit. And I'm using a Wayne number 1 brush for this. I also want to add a bit more to my nose area and the forehead. I went off camera to apply my mascara and lashes. For mascara, I used the Thrive mascara, which I tested out a couple of days ago, and oh my god, it is so amazing. I've been meaning to try this mascara for so long and it totally lived up to my expectations. And then for lashes, I figured it's a date night makeup, so I brought out my fancy lashes. These are from Velour in the style Serendipity. I'm going to use a little bit of my MAC Fix Plus to set the makeup, and so that if anything is looking a bit too matte, it stops looking a bit too matte and it looks nice and natural. And for my lips, I'm going to use the Anastasia lip liner in the shade Muted Mauve. This lip liner is incredible and I want to have it all over my lip because this is date night makeup and I want to have a very long-lasting base to my gloss that I'm going to put on top. So love the way that looks. And for gloss, I'm going to use my Anastasia gloss in the shade Soft Pink. Love, 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 love this. And so this is it right here. This is my date night makeup, my Valentine's Day date night makeup, if you will. Obviously, obsessed, okay? Obsessed with the way my makeup came out. I absolutely love it. I was thinking maybe I should change my earring and put some hoops on because it's date night, but maybe not. I don't know. It's actually not date night for me. I'm just about to film another video. But like in my mind, I'm getting ready for the Valentine's Day date that I'm not going to get to have this year. Anyways, I really hope that you guys like this. Let me know if you're thinking of doing something similar for your date, or if you're going to have Valentine's Day with your girlfriends. And if you're not currently in a relationship and you're single, it's just another day, okay? It's not a big deal. I just thought it would be fun to get ready for a pretend Valentine's Day date, and obviously I love the way the look came out. Let me know if you're thinking of doing something similar to this with any of these products, or if you're doing something similar with products you already own. Let me know which products you're going to use instead down in the comments. Most importantly, I need your San Francisco places recommendations, so leave them down there for me, please. And that is all I have for today's video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to please give it a thumbs up before you leave. If you're new to my channel, please don't leave without subscribing. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye.